Welcome. In front of me is a POCO M8, and today I'll show you how you can reset this device through settings. So to begin, we're going to open up our settings application, and in here you want to navigate to the first option, which is about phone. Now before I show you how to reset the device and go through this, I'm going to quickly mention that resetting obviously removes all the data from your device. So if you have any kind of personal data stored on your phone that you'd like to maintain, maybe first do a backup of it. Now there's several different ways you can go about this, which one of or several ways is actually present right here in backup and restore. When you click on this, you have the option to create a backup using mobile device, computer, Xiaomi Cloud, and you also have Google Backup if you are signed in, which I'm not, so it doesn't show up right here. And there is another way you can do this by just grabbing a cable like this one, plugging it into your computer, and then manually navigating to the storage of the phone on your computer, and then dragging over every kind of file that you would like to keep, photos, videos, documents, anything like that. Well, applications, you don't need to worry too much, as you can re-download most of them, so it's not like they're going to be permanently lost and it's kind of like unique. So I wouldn't really worry about those. In terms of, for instance, contacts and messages, you can find applications that would allow you to create basically a backup of those as a file that you can then move over to your computer. But by default, using just a computer without any additional programs, I don't think you can back up contacts and for instance logs of like calls and messages and stuff like that. So that's something that would, for instance, work through the Xiaomi version. Xiaomi will definitely let you back that up, but that kind of presents the limitations, which is why I recommend using cable and doing it manually, as either using the Xiaomi backup, the cloud one, or the one through the computer or device. These all use their own program, and that will basically force you to be locked into their ecosystem, or basically means that you can only use a Xiaomi phone to restore this data, which as a backup it's kind of useless if it only can get restored on a single brand of device. And any kind of backup that is done to a local medium like the device, meaning other device or computer, is going to be safe and secure on that device, as long as you don't format the drive or anything like that. It's going to wait there for you till you're ready. Unlike, for instance, the Xiaomi Cloud or the Google Backup, that's not the case. So when it comes down to Google Backups and Xiaomi, there is a European law that prohibits companies from keeping the data for more than is necessary, and what's more than necessary, I think, is like 2 or 3 years. So if you don't do anything with the data for that time, that data will be just completely deleted. But because it's Google, let's be honest, it's probably going to be used to train AI models. So you have the drawback of your data not being secure really, because it's being used to train AI models, and then afterwards, after like 2 years, when you want it, it's gone from you, which that's great. What a lovely thing that AI now knows everything about me, but I can't get the data that it knows. Awesome. Same thing goes for the Xiaomi Cloud. I don't think they have any kind of AI models, so probably won't be training those. But again, the deletion of the data after a period of time is still a thing if it's not being used. So just know that it's, in my opinion, a very important thing that you won't really hear too much about. So once you back up your device, we can now proceed further to the factory reset section right here. So we're going to click on that. This will present you with a list of data that will be removed, which importantly includes things like music, photos, contacts, messages, and just all user data. Now it also includes right here listed as the SD card data. Now that doesn't really refer to the actual SD card and what it stores. It refers to data that is being stored about the SD card on the phone storage. So you don't need to worry about it if you have some kind of SD card in your device. I don't even know if this one has SD card spot, to be honest, but just know that in any case, if you see such a thing, it just refers to the data associated with the card, not what the card holds. So anyway, we're going to scroll down and we're going to select right here, erase all data. If you have some kind of screen lock, you do need to confirm it. And once you've done so, you get this pop-up again to back up your device. obviously I already went through this, so I'm just gonna select right here, factory reset. And because Xiaomi considers their user base to have room temperature IQ, it gives you a timer of 10 seconds here and on the next page, letting you know that this will delete all data. And are you freaking sure you want to do this? Because, you know, telling you that before wasn't already clear enough. It needs to tell you that once more. So you get this information 4 freaking times, because we had that pop-up right there with the backup option. We had these 2 pages, and we had the first one when we select factory reset. So you get to have this forked to you 4 freaking times with 20 seconds of your life wasted, because God forbid you were able to not read at least some of those or all of them and didn't know that factory reset resets your device. Anyway, once you confirm that like I did, it will begin factory resetting your phone, and this will take about 2 minutes, something along those lines to finish up. And when it's completed, we will be presented with Android setup screen. So I'll be back once that is visible for me. And as you can see, the process is now finished, and you can set up your device however you like. Now, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.